Process. Hut push means bomb dropped. Mezzi off the site again. Rock solid anchors. Rock solid vitality. They pull it off again. 100 days since their last loss. And a win streak that won't just go one step further.
Gentlemen and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Right now, Team Vitality are riding one of the hottest runs in Counter-Strike history. 25 consecutive series victories, led by the unparalleled ZywOo. In this video, we're not just going to celebrate their dominance. We're going to unpack what makes this streak tick, compare it to the greatest runs in CS history, and even predict exactly when, and against whom, the winning streak might finally come crashing down.
We'll have feathers enough and wings enough!
Father!
Wings of our own! Do you hear me, son? Wings of our own! We'll fly!
Team Vitality's 25 series winning streak has raised a critical question. Will it continue or collapse soon? To answer this, we need data. Beyond Vitality's current streak, 8 other significant winning streaks have defined CSGO and CS2 history. Before we dig into the data, quick shout out to my very first channel sponsor, Clash.gg, who's helping support the channel as it grows. Clash.gg is a CS2 case opening site where you can spin for skins, battle other players, or try new game modes like Tiles and Crash to multiply your balance. You can even start completely free. Just sign up and use my code FAKEDUCK to get 3 free cases, no deposit needed. There's also a feature called Rain, where free balance drops randomly throughout the day. You just have to be online to grab it. Deposits are flexible, crypto, credit cards, or CS2 skins, and withdrawals are just as smooth. Crypto or skins, your choice. Hit the link in the description, use the code FAKEDUCK, and good luck.
Fly behind me and keep close. Don't fly too high or too low.
Ninjas in Pyjamas, or NIP, created the benchmark in 2012 to 2013. Before CSGO's public release, Get Right and Forest had already mastered the game's mechanics. Between August 2012 and April 2013, NIP achieved an unprecedented 87-0 map record across 60 consecutive series. The numbers are staggering. 27 of these matches were best of 3 or best of 5 formats, representing 45% of their total games. They defeated teams across every tier, 5 from Tier C, 13 from Tier B, 30 from Tier A, and 11 from Tier S. Get Right's consistency defined this era, with only 4 performances below a 1.0 rating during the entire streak. For perspective, the closest comparable achievement in esports was Flash Wolves' 26-match streak in League of Legends in 2017, or Chilean player Zero's 56 consecutive tournament victories in Super Smash Bros. Between 2014 and 2015. The Danish Astralis dynasty recorded 2 remarkable streaks between 2018 to 2019. 17 series and 14 series without defeat, dominating through tactical precision rather than individual brilliance. In 2019, Team Liquid reached 23 consecutive series victories between June and August, becoming the longest win streak ever after NIP. This North American run secured them 4 Tier S titles and consequently the Season 2 Grand Slam with its $1 million prize. The lineup of Stewie 2K, Twists, Nitro, Elledge and Naf came closest to challenging NIP's record, until now. Team Vitality has now reached 25 consecutive series without a single loss after defeating Falcons 3-2 at Blast Rivals. What makes this streak exceptional is the quality of competition. 12 of their matches came against top 5 HLTV-ranked teams, constituting 48% of their games. 20 matches, representing 80% of their total, were against top 10 teams. Their lowest-ranked opponent was Wildcard, 30th in the HLTV rankings at the time. With ZywOo collecting another MVP award, Vitality is achieving something thought impossible in modern Counter-Strike. Several critical factors determine these extraordinary streaks. First is star player performance. ZywOo, like Get Right before him, has only 4 sub 1.0 rating performances during their streak. For comparison, if we examined just the first 25 matches of NIP's streak, Get Right had just 1 sub 1.0 performance, a 0.93 rating against very games. The second factor is a backup star system. When Get Right struggled, Forest stepped up. Similarly, when ZywOo isn't dominating, Rops takes over. This redundancy prevents collapse when the primary star has an off day. The third element is competition level. Greater skill gaps increase winning probability, yet Vitality faces much stronger competition than NIP did in 2012 to 2013, making their achievement arguably more impressive. Finally, there's mental fortitude, the immeasurable factor that keeps teams focused despite success and prevents overconfidence from creeping in.
Too late. Icarus fell down and down into the sea that bears his name.
Like Icarus flying too close to the sun, all streaks eventually end. NIP's historic 87-0 map run crashed on April 7, 2013 in the SLTV Star Series 5 final against Virtus.pro. The data tells the story clearly. On the first map, Mirage, NIP led 11-8 before Virtus.pro mounted a comeback to win 16-14.
Down, it's all on FAKEDUCK, he's got it, and he's just going to be waiting to see if anyone is there, and if he decides no one is, so now the bomb is going to go down. Oh, but Adrian coming in from behind, Get Right with a kill, Adrian with another one, it's a double kill for him. Great turn of events, and Adrian with a triple kill, it's all on assist, as he loses this one round, and that's going to be it, 16-14.
This first defeat shattered their mental resilience. On the second map, Nuke, despite winning the first half 8-7, NIP collapsed in the second half, scoring only 2 rounds to Virtus.pro's 9.
Kucha, Angel, and Doshi are up against those two. That is the situation, and why does it do that? Angel will get 1 kill for FAKEDUCK. FAKEDUCK with a double kill. Can he keep going? FAKEDUCK, oh, he's running out of bullets, and Doshi will get it. Virtus.pro, they win the map. Oh my god, what an incredible day for Counter-Strike this one.
Get Right delivered his worst performance to date when it mattered most. Before this defeat, NIP had nearly fallen multiple times. Against Mouse Sports at DreamHack Winter 2012, they recovered from a 0-9 deficit on Dust 2 to win 16-14. The crucial difference? Their mental fortitude remained intact during that comeback, unlike 6 months later against Virtus.pro when the pressure finally broke them. Vitality faces a fundamentally different landscape than NIP did. Today's competition includes elite teams that are now operating in the highest level possible. In the top 20, all teams are capable of taking maps from any opponent on their best day. The consistency needed to maintain a streak in this era is exponentially higher. Vitality's dual-star system of ZywOo and Rops creates a resilience that few teams in history have possessed. When ZywOo has a rare off day, Rops rises to carry the team, and vice versa. Additionally, Apex's leadership provides both tactical brilliance and emotional stability.
Oh, it's actually looking good! It's looking great!
Hey guys, I'm 60 years old. You need to step up, I'm sorry, huh?
I'm sorry, huh? The French's way to do it.
His eccentric personality keeps the team grounded despite their success, preventing the hubris that often accompanies long streaks. The data reveals a vulnerability pattern in historic streaks. They typically end when the star player has an off day. The secondary star also struggles to compensate. The opponent catches them off guard tactically, and mental fortitude cracks after losing momentum mid-match. Looking at Vitality's recent matches, we can see the whole win streak pattern repeating over and over. The star carries. The star can't carry, but the secondary star carries. The star carry. The star doesn't play as good, but the secondary star does the job. But in some matches, they've shown signs of vulnerability. Against Falcons, they needed all 5 maps to secure victory. Same thing happened against Mouse. The data suggests their streak is approaching its end. Based on our analysis of previous streaks and Vitality's recent performance metrics, 3 teams stand out as potential streak breakers. Mouse have actually came quite close to winning against Vitality in their last encounter. During a MD3 in Blast Rivals, Mouse won with a strong performance from Spinks, who happens to know quite a lot how this Vitality works. In the second map, Mouse came close, but Flame Z performance destroyed them. And in the third map, well, Zaiwu happened. Spirit's unpredictable playstyle directly counters Vitality's methodical approach, and also considering that anything can happen when Zaiwu and Donk's paths cross.
You were mentioning, Jason, Spinks moving aggressively, getting an awkward timing, but Donk, he's frustrated.
And Falcons, having already pushed Vitality to a 5-map best-of-5 twice, features Nico and Monacy, who have shown they can match Zaiwu and Rop's firepower. If you're liking all the curiosities, data, and informative CS videos, consider subscribing to my Ko-Fi. All the members of the CS Nerds tier have access to all the data, spreadsheets, code, and information I gathered to each one of my videos. To access it, click the link to my Ko-Fi in the description, and a special thanks to all the current members of the CS2 Nerds Club. Our prediction: Vitality's streak will end against one of those 3 teams in a best-of-1 or best-of-3 format where their map pool weaknesses can be exploited. The data indicates that Nuke and Mirage remain their most vulnerable maps, with win rates 8% lower than their dominant maps of Inferno and Anubis. To be even more specific, I think that Vitality and Falcons will end up facing off again in the semi-finals of IEM Dallas, and this time my bet is that Vitality will finally fall against the superstar team. You probably already know the answer, but if you're here early, maybe you can give it a try. When and who do you think will be the Vitality's dynasty end? Yet regardless of when and how their streak ends, Vitality has already cemented their place in Counter-Strike history. They've proven that even in an era of unprecedented competition, the wings of excellence can carry a team to heights that rival even the legendary NIP. And as with Icarus, it's not the fall we'll remember, but how gloriously high they managed to soar. And that's it for today's video. I hope you like all the cool insights about the current win streak of Vitality and the bright past of the ninjas in pajamas. This is FAKEDUCK, signing off. Goodbye.
Oh.